hot plains up into the hills, to the mountains. Nelson Ximens is taking me to Ossu, his home village in East Timor, a 5-hour drive from the capital Dili on the coast. It's one of the few roads across the island. Nelson is coordinator of a support group based in Sydney, Australia, Willoughby Friends of Ossu. We stop in Viqueque to see the Portuguese-era library with the junior high school, all impressively restored. But the donated books inside are sadly lacking. Nelson,
yeah.
Were you a student here?
1992, Salesian Scholars here, Salesian Preschool. So after that we can continue in Fatumaka, it's a senior high school.
Now it's higher into the Mundo Perdido, the lost world. The road climbs around the mountain. Ossu lies over the range. It's an isolated community. You live in Ossu, you walk. There's just one bus a day to the coast. If you want wheels, you make them yourself. Everywhere in East Timor you see the destruction wrought by the Indonesian army. But the people's brave, independent spirit has got them through. Friendship House, newly renovated by Willoughby Friends of Ossu for community work and to accommodate volunteers and visitors. We've also replaced broken water mains to the houses roundabout. One of the first things people wanted was training in computers. Nelson's a good computer teacher, and so far 50 people have done his course. The problem with this is the village centre generator only works at night, or often not at all. 2 bedrooms, sleeps 4. Could be more. Hey, this is East Timor. Nelson and Sinta make a great local coffee. 2 of Nelson's computer grads came around. Almost all families are subsistence farmers, but people want education. They're trying to make up for the lost years under Portuguese and Indonesian rule. But without water mains or power, it'll be difficult in this hard land. Mount Matabayan, sacred to East Timorese, where many independence fighters fell in battle. East Timor has suffered severe deforestation. Behind Friendship House, some of our tree plantings. Most Timorese are completely dependent on their crops and livestock. Farming communities get by with very little money. People want to improve their lives, but soils are poor and productivity very low. And the goats will eat anything given a chance. The bamboo collars are meant to stop them breaking through fences into vegetable gardens. But most goats forage freely, and traditional shifting cultivation makes fence building very hard. Nelson's been working with a government program to increase crop yields called Seeds of Life. He helped bring bags of the improved dry seed over the mountains and introduced it to the farmers. The team leader of Seeds of Life is Rob Williams from Queensland.
Agriculture in Timor has always been pretty tough. People arrived here maybe 10,000 years ago, but more recently 4,000 years ago. Through all that time though, they've had a very tough time to produce enough food for themselves and for their families. There's been almost no increase in food production per farming family as long as people have been here in Timor. Most families don't produce enough food on their farms to feed themselves for the full 12 months of the year. So in Timor we often say there's 3 seasons. There's a wet season, a dry season and a hungry season. The objective of Seeds of Life is to get rid of the hungry season. Most agriculture in East Timor is based on farming families, farming about a hectare of land. A hectare of land is about as much as you can weed. Many farmers could plant more rice or corn, they could grow more, they could harvest more, they could pick more, but they're limited by how much they could weed. As a family getting together during the wet season, when the weeds grow very, very quickly, it's difficult to keep on top of them. That uses up all the energy in farming in this tough country. If you have poor yielding varieties and no inputs, yields aren't quite enough to feed a family for 12 months. The new rice variety called Nkrumah yields 20% more rice than the older varieties.
He said the corn is good. This is quality, is good quality. Yes. Also from Seeds of Life.
Our aim is to give farmers opportunities to produce new high-yielding varieties, increase food production, feed their family well, and sell a surplus to the cities.
Sunday morning. Since first light, people from the widely scattered farms have walked in to worship. The orphanage is next door to the church, so we went there. Orphans are usually looked after by their extended families, but some are too poor, so they come here.
What is your name?
My name is Ollie.
Ollie. This name is Julia.
What is your name?
My name is Noemia. My nickname is Noi.
And what is your name?
My name is Sonia.
My nickname is Ina. My name is Natalina. My nickname is Anata.
And is this your bedroom?
Yes. It is son to Yosef.
Son to Yosef.
This is study room.
What they lack is paper, pens and books and stimulating things to do. Soccer is the national obsession.
Obrigada, Bara. Thank you.
Yeah, attention for them, so they are very happy.
Okay. All right, goodbye. East Timor's population is set to treble by mid-century. 40% of the population is under 15, probably the country's biggest problem. The people are rebuilding their lives. They're open to new ideas, and I found they were really very welcoming. There's much we can do.
Until